You ever notice how Ram always seems to fix a problem by selling you a brand new one? Because right now there's a rumor ripping through dealer chats and owner forums that Ram might be bringing the Hemi back for 2026. And if that happens, it's not because Ram suddenly missed the V8 sound. It's because the Hurricane Inline 6 might be turning into a trap for the exact kind of truck owner who actually uses their truck, not the weekend coffee run guy. I'm talking towing, heat, long miles, heavy foot, and the kind of driving that makes modern turbo engines show their real face. Today, we're doing what Ram won't do on the window sticker. We're breaking down the real reason a Hemi return even makes sense, what it would mean for your resale value, and the 5-year money math that decides whether the Hurricane is a smart buy or a $10,000 lesson. And trust me, if Ram really does bring the Hemi back, the people who bought Hurricanes early might be the ones who get burned the hardest. Let's get into it. First, what's actually leaking and why it matters. So let me be clear, I'm not here to fake certainty. Nobody outside Ram's inner circle can confirm a 2026 Hemi return until Ram says it on a stage. But the reason this rumor has teeth is because the incentives are lining up. Ram has two problems. Problem number one, the truck world is rejecting forced change. People don't mind new tech. They mind new tech that costs them money and stress. Problem number two, Ram's brand identity is V8 loyalty. You can sell an inline 6 if it's bulletproof and cheaper to run. But if owners start associating Hurricane with expensive unknowns, the whole strategy collapses. That's why Hemi return isn't just nostalgia, it's Ram hedging. And that brings us to the trap. The Hurricane trap isn't horsepower, it's how turbo engines charge you. On paper, the Hurricane is a monster. It feels fast, it spools quick, and it makes torque early. And that's exactly why people think it's automatically better. But turbo engines don't charge you at the dealership. They charge you later in 3 ways. Trap number 1, boost makes fuel economy lie. Here's what nobody tells you. Turbo 6 is efficient when you're barely asking anything from it. Light throttle, flat highway, no trailer. The moment you ask it to do truck things, merge uphill, tow, headwind, big tires, it starts living in boost. And boost equals fuel. Not a little more fuel. Sometimes a lot more fuel. Meanwhile, the 5.7 Hemi is dumb and predictable. Naturally aspirated, linear. It's not efficient, but it's consistent. And consistency is what truck owners actually live with. So the MPG advantage becomes a maybe, depending on your life. Trap number 2, heat and pressure are undefeated. Turbo engines run more cylinder pressure, more thermal load, more complexity. That doesn't mean they all explode. It means when something goes wrong, it usually isn't cheap. And it usually isn't drive it another 20,000 and deal with it later. It's, hey, your truck is in limp mode. Trap number 3, the repair lottery shifts from known to unknown. With a Hemi, you already know the villains. Lifters/cam tick, exhaust manifold bolts, MDS drama, the stuff shops have seen 1,000 times. With a turbo inline 6, the villain isn't one part. It's systems, turbos, intercoolers, plumbing, sensors, high-pressure fuel system behavior, software calibration, and if you're out of warranty, systems is where people get financially wrecked. Now let's make this real with numbers. The 2026 Hemi return would nuke Hurricane resale for one reason. If Ram announces a Hemi option in 2026, the market will immediately split into 2 tribes. Tribe A, I want the new tech Hurricane. Tribe B, give me the V8, I don't care. And here's the ugly part. If Tribe B is big, and in truck world it is, then a lot of used buyers will treat early Hurricanes like, why would I buy that when I can just get the V8 version? That's how you lose resale. Not because the engine is bad, but because the market decides it's the compromise engine. And compromise engines always get punished on the secondhand market. So if you bought a Hurricane thinking you were buying the future, a Hemi return would turn your truck into the experiment year. That's the trap. Now let's do the 5-year ownership math, because this is where the decision becomes obvious. The 5-year money math, when Hurricane wins and when it doesn't. We're going to run 2 real-world scenarios, because truck guys don't all drive the same. Assumptions: 15,000 miles a year, 5 years equals 75,000 miles. We'll compare. Hurricane running 87, 5.7 Hemi realistically running 89, And yes, some run 87, but a lot don't underload. Let's use conservative fuel prices: $87.60, $89, $3.90. Now, MPG assumptions. Hurricane, 20 miles per gallon average, mixed use. Hemi, 18 miles per gallon average, mixed use. Fuel cost per year. Hurricane, 15,000 divided by 20 equals 750 gallons. 750 times $3.60 equals $2,700 per year. Hemi, 15,000 divided by 18 equals 833.3 gallons. 833.3 times $3.90 equals $3,250 per year. Difference, about $550 per year. Over 5 years, $2,750. So, yes, if everything goes perfectly, Hurricane can save you a couple grand at the pump. Now here's the part people ignore. One repair event deletes years of fuel savings. Let's talk real repair risk patterns. Hemi risk, known. Lifter rock cam job, $3,000 to $5,000. Manifold bolts, $800 to $1,500. If you get unlucky, that can wipe you. But at least you know what to watch for: tick, misfire behavior, oil change habits, idle time, etc. Hurricane risk, unknown but expensive category. Even if the Hurricane is reliable overall, one out-of-warranty forced repair could look like turbo hardware plus labor, sensors/actuators plus calibration, cooling/plumbing issues, and forced repairs on boosted systems tend to be not cheap. So here's the truth. If you're the guy who keeps a truck long enough to hit real mileage, 100,000, 150,000, 200,000, the Hurricane savings at the pump can get eaten alive by one big event. Not guaranteed, but possible. And that's what trap means. Now let's talk about the one category where the Hurricane looks like a hero, but can still bite you. Towing. The Hurricane feels better until the math shows up. If you tow in the 5,000 to 9,000 pound world, the Hurricane's torque curve feels amazing. No argument. It's punchy. It's effortless. But when you tow, two things happen. One, you live in boost, which means you live in fuel. Your 20 miles per gallon world becomes mid-teens, sometimes worse, especially with wind and hills. Two, heat becomes the tax. Long grades, high load, high temperatures. And if you're the guy who tows a lot, you're also the guy who stacks mileage fast. That's the exact profile where turbo complexity matters most. So the Hurricane can be the perfect towing engine for 70,000 miles, and the wrong engine if you're the guy who keeps trucks to 180,000. That's why a Hemi return rumor is even believable, because Ram knows that's their base. So, should you buy a Hurricane now or wait for 2026? Here's the fork in the road. If you lease, flip trucks, or stay under warranty, the Hurricane is a strong play. Fast, smooth, great daily drivability, potential fuel savings. You're protected from the big, scary repairs. And if you get out before 80,000 to 100,000 miles, you might never pay the turbo tax. If you keep trucks forever and tow hard, the Hemi, even with its flaws, might still be the smarter risk, because you're choosing known villains over unknown complexity. And if Ram brings the Hemi back in 2026, that also protects your resale, because you'll be holding the engine the market actually wants. If you're about to buy right now, here's the simplest question you can ask yourself. Are you buying this truck for the next 60,000 miles or the next 160,000 miles? If it's 60,000, Hurricane makes sense. If it's 160,000, you better be honest about your risk tolerance, because new tech can turn into new bills. The real conclusion: the leak isn't about engines, it's about trust. If Ram really does bring the Hemi back, it's an admission. They push the market too hard, too fast. And truck guys don't hate innovation. They hate being the beta test. So here's what I want from you. Drop a comment with your engine, Hemi or Hurricane, your miles per gallon, what fuel you run, 87, 89, 91, and whether you tow. Let's crowdsource the truth the way Ram won't. And if you want the next video, I'm breaking down the one mod that silently turns your MPG upgrade into a money pit: gear ratios and tire size. The stuff dealers never warn you about. Subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.